check this. Posse on top of the ranks. Very much unfiltered and unapologetic, but we still say thanks. Disclaimer. Some of this interview may be distorted due to this is a raw interview. Welcome back to another episode of Stylations Posse. I'm your host, DJ Stylations.
Hey, I'm your host, Theresa Bills.
And we are here to chat with the CEO of Love More Holistic Health, Theresa Bills, as she shares her story of success, top skincare products, lip blushing, stretch mark camouflage, vaginal rejuvenation, non-invasive Brazilian butt lifts, her weight loss journey, beard line, and beard treatments, and much more. So how you doing today, Theresa?
I'm doing well. How are y'all?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So we're going to kick it off with the first question. Can you tell us what is holistic health?
Yeah, so holistic health has to do with treating an individual as a whole instead of treating an individual for just having a particular disease or a particular symptom. So holistic health is based around making sure that the person becomes the best version of themselves. That's health-wise, physical-wise, and mental-wise.
Okay. Enlighten us on vaginal rejuvenation, and for the ones watching or listening, can you describe what it is?
Yes, so vaginal rejuvenation is a service that I do, and it has a high intensity frequency ultrasound probe. That probe is inserted to your vagina, and my machine has different calibrations that I use. So first I will measure my client, and then I'll insert it into their vagina, and then it'll do a 360 or a 350 rotation around until your vagina tightens all the way up.
Oh,
Okay.
Amen.
So it really is one of the secret services of Atlanta. I came from California when I was already kind of popular there, but it really is like a secret service down here. A lot of men don't know that women are getting it, and it just helps with better sensation for yourself, with your partner. It gives your partner better sensation. It helps with dryness, so it makes you more moisturized. And for women that's had a lot of children or have had a lot of activity, no judgment here. It just helps them with incontinence and muscle tightness.
Okay. So she said, ladies, we getting y'all back right.
Without using any lasers, without having any surgery, and without putting foreign creams or any type of concoctions inside of your vagina, okay?
Okay. You want to go ahead, DJ?
Okay, so what are some new products you are working on?
So this year I'm going to be working more on some skin brightening and some skin glowing products. So I am going to be working on an intimate bleaching product that is going to be able to lighten up those areas where we get dark at, of course, the butt, around the vagina, in between your legs where you get darker.
Right.
And even under your arms where you have that darker pigmentation. So I'm working on some products that is going to take care of all of that and also leave your skin silky smooth.
Oh, okay.
Okay, bird. Okay.
My personal favorite service that I saw, you have amazing results that I've seen on Instagram. Teeth whitening and teeth jewelry, is that teeth
Yes.
jewelry? Okay, yes.
So, you guys, let me tell you about my teeth whitening journey. I took a class, just like off of a random Facebook group. I took a class for teeth whitening. And when I took that class, I was just thinking, I'm going to just order the stuff on Amazon and use it, right? So the first time I had my son use the products on myself, the little cheap products I ordered off of Amazon, and my gums were so uncomfortable,
Yeah.
My teeth were getting whiter than it was before, but it was so uncomfortable. And I'm like, there's got to be some better products. So then I did some research and I started to find some grade A dental products and some grade A dental products that are more organic and not tested on animals and are just more clean products.
Okay.
I started using those clean products, and let me tell you, my results started coming out more and more amazing. So then
Okay.
I added the tooth jewelry. But instead of going, you go on YouTube and you find these tooth jewelry kits and stuff like that. Instead of using that, what I did is I got with one of my friends who's a dental hygienist in California, and she was like, you can order grade A dental products for the tooth gem. So you can
Right.
actually order actual bond, actual composite, actual etching gel that's not just for like cosmetic, that's actually used for braces that won't harm people's teeth or won't cause any decay or anything under the tooth gem.
Mhm.
So, girl, I ordered that, and once I ordered that and started using those, the tooth gems were staying on longer, and also people were having a hard time getting the tooth gems off their teeth if they wanted to take them off ahead of time. And also, it wasn't leaving that little yellow mark or that white mark behind the gem.
Right. Okay. That's neat. That is neat.
So even for my clients that have some hard stains on their tooth and they want to cover their tooth with the tooth gem, the products that I use will make that tooth more white under the gem while the gem is sitting on. So when they take the gem off, their tooth will be brighter and whiter.
Okay, fruit.
That is
Okay.
nice.
I seen your page or whatever. You do some amazing work with non-invasive Brazilian butt lifts. Can you talk with us through the process and how it works?
Yes. Thank you for noticing.
You want
So with the butt lifts, so I use a combination of Colombian wood therapy, and then I use some Brazilian butt cups.
Mhm.
And so first what I do is I kind of do like an assessment on each client because each person is different. You have to see how they're shaped and how you want them to be shaped to see what type of wood tool you're going to use and what type of skill you're going to use, what way you want to push their fat up towards their butt. So
Okay.
after I do their consultation, I see how they want to be shaped and I see how I want them to be shaped. Then I'll pick my wood tools that I'll use. I do have some body oil that I make myself. One is called Love More Oil, and the other one is called Tropical Gold. So I use my oils that I make to put on their skin, and I use the wood therapy tools to push that fat and cellulite up towards their butt. After I push all the fat and cellulite up towards their butt, then I measure their butt, and I put on the butt cups.
Okay.
So I know you've seen me use the cones a couple of times. I usually like using the round cups because the round cups really give it a nice lift and a really nice round shape.
Mhm.
But the cone shaped cuts are for people that have a little more fat around their hips and they just want their actual under the cuff of their butt to be lifted at.
Okay.
You see
Oh,
it?
that's nice. So, do you have like different shapes inside? Like, yeah, do you have different sizes for different people?
I do. So I have in the cones I have 4 different sizes, and then for the round cups I have 2 different sizes.
Okay.
Okay, big. We'll be up there.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I wanted to go ahead and ask what have your life journey been over the last few years?
Over the last few years, I moved to Atlanta. I had to
Mhm.
get accustomed to Atlanta because it doesn't exactly look how it used to look and be how it used to be when I used to come and visit here. So I moved here. I got accustomed to it. I had my first shop in Riverdale, Georgia. That didn't work out that well, but it was still a blessing to be able to have that,
Right.
coming straight from California. And then I got in my second shop last year, in March of last year, and I love it downtown. Um, let's see, what else? The traffic and the parking is underestimated. Coming from
Right.
California, when you see the traffic on the news, you're like, oh, this doesn't look this bad. I won't be sitting in traffic for 2 or 3 hours. But in all actuality, you will. So you need to learn the streets when you come here.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh goodness. I
For
don't want to be.
real.
I don't want to be stuck
Have you been
behind
up there
nobody.
lately, DJ?
I went like last year. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it was kind of different from what I remember too. Like she said, when I
I
used to
think.
go as
Yeah,
a kid.
it's getting populated quick here. But
Yeah.
one thing about Atlanta is if you're black and you have a business and you're consistent, people will support you and you'll be able to network easily.
Right.
People will
Right.
support you. Atlanta is not going to let you go hungry. That's for sure.
Most
I
definitely.
know that's right.
Okay, where do you see you as a person in your company in the next 5 to 10 years?
Okay, so in the next 5 to 10 years, I want to open three more locations. I want to open up one back in California. I want to open up one in New York and one in Florida.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. She said, I'm trying to expand. I know that's right.
For real.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do with my other locations in other states is I'm gonna run training classes. You know how everybody run their training classes on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
charging people
Yeah.
$2,000, blah blah. We're not doing that. I'm running a training class for these different trades, and the training classes are going to be at the max $500. It's going to
Mm-hmm.
come with an externship, so you'll be externing inside of my new locations, my out-of-state locations. And after you get done with your externship, you will still be getting 40% of all your services and all your tips. Now, after your
Okay.
Okay.
externship, then if you want to become an employee, then we can talk employees. We can talk your hourly pay and your commission and your tips and all of that. So I want to employ all of my businesses with people that I actually got to teach hands on.
Okay.
Okay. That's good. That is good. So, could you tell us about your beard treatments and your beard line?
Yes. So I do have a friend named Joven, and he was watching me make these different oils. And he's like, I never had anything for my beard oil. I don't have anything for my beard or anything else. So we're both Haitian descent. So I went down to Florida. My mom's friend has a store in Florida, in Orlando. I went down to Orlando, and I found some different oils that are more concentrated that come straight from Haiti. And so I made a beard balm and some beard oils out of it. When I tell you,
Okay.
these oils are so good because it has Lul Master Tea in it. So that is a Haitian castor oil. You can get it here, but it's not going to be as concentrated as it would be coming from Haiti or coming from Florida. Um, but I got the strongest concentration, the highest units I could get, and I mixed it down in my beard oils and my beard balms, and it is helping people's beards grow. It's helping them shine. Um, and I haven't had anybody who came in to get a beard treatment that didn't want to take home the product.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Most
So
definitely.
I had so far two celebrity clients with the products
Ooh,
and with the
okay.
beard
Ooh.
treatment. I had DJ Prince. He is a throwback DJ in Atlanta, and he also DJs in Florida.
Okay.
And I also had Jay Amore, who is a fashion designer, and he is featured on Chasing Atlanta. It's a reality TV show.
Okay.
So
Mm.
I did his beard as well, and guess who promoted for me?
Ooh.
William the Baddest from Zeus
I know that's
Network.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, William is my baby.
Yeah.
He promoted it for me, so we were so excited about that, and it was really cute because he was so happy to be involved, and he wore all pink and stuff. And even though they're not on the same shows together, he was just so happy to be part of the experience. So
That is good. I'm
Okay.
glad that I'm glad to hear your growth, And we done talked about your company. Now we about to dig farther more into you.
okay, let's
All
see
right.
what I'm ready.
All right. So Deja, you want to go ahead and start this one off?
Yeah, I got you. Okay. Are you an introvert or extrovert?
I think I'm an extrovert because I will talk to people. I am friendly. I will talk to people. I will talk to a frog, dog, cat,
Mm-hmm.
anybody. So I think I'm an extrovert for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. What makes you feel like you inspired or like your best self?
Um, my energy. When I wake up in the morning, I'm not so fatigued. I'm not so groggy anymore. To be honest, y'all, I'm living in my dream. This is something that I wanted to do for a long time. And I'm happy. Every day I wake up, I'm happy, and I'm just inspired to learn more. Like, I want to learn more so I can educate more people.
Okay. Where did you grow up, and did it affect the person that you have became?
Girl, yes. So I grew I grew up in San Diego, California. It is
Mhm.
very expensive there. I think that y'all know that
Oh
California is
yeah.
expensive as any part of California is expensive, but San Diego is extremely expensive. So growing up there, I really had to. I started working at 14 years old. I really had to put my thinking cap on and get my hustle together. You know,
Mhm.
and I thank God for growing up in such a fast-paced environment and an expensive environment because I know that I can survive anywhere I want to go in the world. I can survive. You know,
Right.
What is the most significant turning point in your life?
the most significant turning point in my life was probably when I ended up getting fired from one of my jobs. So
Oh.
I was working at a psych hospital during the day in a clinical research lab at night. I already knew the clinical research lab that I was working at was based on different studies and different pharmaceutical companies. So I already knew I was under contract. So if they switched to another pharmaceutical company, I already knew that that was like a temp job. So
Right.
I was working phlebotomist at a psych hospital. So I was drawing patients' blood to see their medication level and all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I came in one day and they told us that they are laying off all the phlebotomists because they're going with an outpatient lab service.
What?
And
Mm-mm.
I was like, what am I supposed to do? Because my rent is like $2,000 a month.
Damn.
My car payment is high. You know, car insurance is high. I was like, what am I supposed to do?
Right.
Girl, so I took my savings that I had, took from saving when I was working at the clinical research lab. I took that and I took my paycheck. I paid up my bills for the rest couple of months and paid my car payment, my insurance for a couple of months, and I had $11 left.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
So with that $11, that's how I started my business with $11, making natural juices and teas. So I went to the Dollar Tree, girl, and I got some containers from the Dollar Tree, and I went to the farmers market and I got some fruits and some tea, and I started making teas and juices, and I didn't have the labels at the time, so I was just writing writing the name of the juice, the name of the tea on the bottle, and going to
Mhm.
restaurants. I got out there and I started going to different restaurants, going to gyms, asking people if they want to sample it, if they want to try it, you know, and I got a good response from that, and I just kept reading up off of that $11. Pretty soon, that
Yeah.
$11 was $30. Pretty soon, that $30 was $100. Pretty soon, that $100 was $200 turned to $2,000. So that's how I started my business.
I know
That
that's
was my
right.
big
Yes.
turning point. And from then on, I really didn't want to work for anybody from then
Mhm.
on, but I
Mm-hmm.
did work a couple of jobs in between time so I could get some more equipment and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I just took a job at Air France, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Okay.
I took an airport cargo job. It's an office job at Air France, and after 6 months, I get free international travel. So I plan on going to these different places around the world and learning about how they do their holistic health in person. So I'm going to Panama. I am going to Thailand. I'm going to China to
Yes.
bring stuff back. I'm going to France to bring stuff back. I'm going to the islands. I'm going everywhere.
Yes, that's so good. That's good. She's going to China, Thailand.
Girl, I'm going everywhere. Everywhere I can go to get the information and bring back to us because I feel like in the United States, we are just now getting holistic information. We're just now getting natural remedies, stuff like that. And there's countries around this world that they've been doing this stuff for thousands of years and they really have the knowledge to help cure people and the knowledge to help make people more healthy and the knowledge to help people with their beauty and stuff like that. And we just don't know about it here because everything is so filtered here.
Definitely. what are some of the new products that you're working on, if you don't mind sharing?
Oh, the products? Well, we talked about the products. We're talking about the services?
Yeah.
Okay, the services. The new services I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing stretch mark camouflage. And I'm going to be doing lip blushing, which is going to be tattooing. For both of those services, are going to be tattooing. So both of them, the lip blushing is going to be tattooing lip color on your lip. And even, I know that sounds crazy to us because we don't usually do that, but even if somebody just has dark spots and they want their lips to look more pink or more defined, I'm going to be doing that. And also with the stretch mark camouflage, I'm going to be tattooing over the people's stretch marks to make it match their skin color. And that'll be able to cover up scars on people. You know, people get scars from surgery or they have stretch marks for having a baby or gaining weight or losing weight and stuff like that. And I just really feel like making people more confident is another part of their holistic health. Like as long as you're more confident about yourself, you feel better about yourself, you have a better outlook on life. The inks that I'm going to be using are going to be natural pigments. They're coming from Brazil. So I'm using natural pigments for my ink.
Okay. Yes. All right. So I got a quick question.
Yes.
If you could rename yourself, what name would you pick and why?
Oh Lord.
You knew it was coming.
I remember you asked me that. So I'm not sure what name I would name myself. I know I would definitely give myself. I feel like I have a powerful name. If y'all don't know my full name, my full name is Theresa Victoria. So you know it has Mother Teresa, and then it has the Queen Victoria in it. But I would probably, even though I'm Haitian descent, I would probably want to trace back my roots and find out what actual African country we were sold from before that, and pick a name from there.
Okay.
And so I don't know my name yet, but I will come up with it for y'all.
Okay.
Let's do my 23andMe real quick. I'll be back.
If you could have dinner with any three people, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Alive, I want to have dinner with Michelle Obama because I want to learn how the heck she deals with the pressure of the media and the pressure of being first lady. And even after she's not even the first lady, she still has so much pressure on her. So I just want to find out how she deals with all that pressure and still is able to wake up and be beautiful and keep it classy. I got to find that out. I got to find out her sauce.
Yes.
For real.
That's one person. One person that is dead that I would want to have dinner with is I would want to have dinner with Dr. Sebi. So we all know that it would be a vegan dinner with him. Right. But I want to have dinner with him, and I want to be able to speak to him and find out like what were the things, because I know before he passed he had more things in store that he wanted to share with the world. So I want to know what were those things that he wanted to share, like any secrets to health or success or wellness that he wanted to share with us. You know?
Right.
And the third person I would want to have dinner with, and she passed when I was 11, would be my grandma Victoria. Because she had a lot of remedies break down for my D's and T's that I got from my mother. So I wanted to know, like, what else did she know about? What else could she teach me about? Is there any messages that she has for me? Am I living up to what her expectations of me? I just wanted to know that.
Okay. Yeah, most definitely. Now, you had some great answers. We got another one for you.
Okay.
But what do you feel like we should have asked you? One question you wish we asked you.
Oh, yeah, I wish you guys would have asked me about my weight loss journey.
Oh, go ahead, tell us about
that. Please tell.
So I was on steroids for about a year because I had a heart issue. called pericarditis, and I gained a bunch of weight on the steroids, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I had tried a whole bunch of different health diets and fad diets and all of that, and I think I found it
Okay, what was
because
it?
I'm starting to melt now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I found it. I'm starting to melt now. So I do work hand in hand with the nurse practitioner, and she put me on a medication called semaglutide, right? And that
Right.
medication is injections, and it's supposed to lower your blood sugar. It really was for diabetics and pre-diabetics. So I was taking that, and it was working, but it wasn't working rapidly.
Right.
So, in order to get my weight loss working rapidly, I decided that I was going to start adding in some tea. So, in the morning, I have lemon ginger tea, and then I'll have one banana and like a handful of blackberries or blueberries, and I'll blend that in with some flaxseed. And then for lunch, I have a salad with one protein in it. I'm pescatarian, so I only eat seafood. So either it'll be tuna, salmon, or shrimp on a salad.
Okay.
And for at nighttime, I'll just drink some more of this lemon tea and take my supplements. I take an apple cider vinegar supplement, and I take a probiotic supplement, and what else do I take? Vitamin C and moringa powder. I take all of those, and then I drink this lemon ginger tea at night. When I tell you I don't have a problem with having energy, I have energy, and the pounds are starting to shed.
I know that's right.
Good.
Also, I am not working out.
You're not working out.
That's even better.
I'm not working out at all. What I'm using is a machine that I wanted to bring into my shop to share, but I really don't have enough space in the space that I'm in now. But what I'm using is I'm using a vibration machine, a vibration plate machine.
Okay.
So it holds people that are up to 360 pounds. So all I do is I get on the machine and I press a program. They have 15-minute programs on the machine. So I get on the machine and I press what program I want to put on, and I just hold on to the machine. That's all you have to do. That machine will burn calories. It will shake your body so much that you feel like you're running, swimming, jogging, all of that. And you can actually watch how much calories you're burning on the machine.
Okay. Is this something that you thinking about when you get a bigger space, a new space, you're gonna include into one of your services?
Right. So when I get a bigger space, I'm going to include that to one of my services. And also, I was thinking about finding a good company to where I could sell these for people that like have leg injuries that can't work out, or that they have back injuries and they can't really work out, or they really just don't have the energy to actually get out there and walk and run themselves. I want to start getting these machines out there to people that they just need to lose weight and they can't really exercise. You know, you never know what situation people are in, especially when they start getting older and they have bad knees, but the doctor's telling them to lose weight. Well, how are you supposed to lose weight if you have bad knees? Starve. You're still gonna have to eat. You're gonna have a way to burn those calories.
Right. Ooh, I actually love that because, like you said, a lot of people can't move or they can't actually get out and be able to do these things to lose that weight.
Yes.
You said one thing I was listening earlier. You said you're pescatarian or pes. Can you say that again?
Pescatarian.
Pescatarian. Okay, so you only eat seafood.
Eat fish, yeah.
Okay, could you tell us what that is?
Sure. So what it is it's a diet where you can it's close to a vegetarian diet, except for instead of not having any meat, the only meat that you have are sea animals.
Okay.
So it helps your body because a lot of people they get sick or they get weak when they turn vegan or vegetarian. So pescatarian helps you be able to still obtain the same amount of protein that you need daily, but you're just not getting as much hormones from the meat or antibiotics from the meat that they put in the meat. Also, with being pescatarian, I soak all of my fish and shrimp or whatever fish or whatever seafood I eat, I soak all of that in white vinegar and I clean it off with lime juice.
Ooh, okay.
So that helps remove a lot of the extra iodine and mercury that's in the seafood, and it makes sure that you clean the seafood so that you don't have problems with parasites.
Okay. I know that's right. That is good. Is that healthier than being vegan?
For me, I don't know because each person is different. But
Right.
for me, it's healthier than being vegan because when I was vegan, I was feeling very fatigued. And also, I was eating a lot of processed foods in order to stay vegan. Like, I was eating a lot of vegan patties and vegan cheeses and vegan alternatives. And those foods are still processed and they're high in sodium.
Right.
So for me, it's better. Along with my pescatarian diet, I do not have any cow's milk and I don't eat eggs.
You don't eat eggs at all?
No eggs.
Okay.
No cow milk.
Okay.
Cow milks are for baby cows. So I do not want to be a baby cow, so I do not need cow milk. Goat milk is for baby goats,
Oh, so you don't drink milk at all?
If I do, I'll use some oat milk or some almond milk.
Okay. Well, Theresa, we thank you for coming on to Stylations Posse, and we got the chance to sit down and go through your success story. Oh, actually, no, back up.
What? Okay,
back up. Tell us just about your success and your achievements.
Oh man. Well, I was a single mother for a long time, so I finally graduated college, finally got my bachelor's degree in healthcare management, so that when I do expand, that I don't have to have a healthcare manager on site, so I can open up wellness spas and med spas. I was on one radio show. You're my first podcast, I meant to tell you.
Okay.
Yes, girl.
So I was on one radio show. I was on 102.6 Situation in Atlanta. And I've had 3 articles done on me so far.
Okay.
So, and that was all 2022. 3 articles in 2022. That's amazing to me.
Yes.
Most definitely.
And I'm getting really popular on Instagram. I'm trying to tell you. I have 4 followers when I came here to Atlanta. And now I have 10,091 followers. So I thank all of my followers too. Whether you say something or you just watching, I know you're here.
So, Theresa, since we done talked about your success story and your vaginal rejuvenation and different services that you offer, such as beard treatments and non-invasive Brazilian butt lifts. We thank you for coming on the Stylations Posse, and you're welcome to sit down at the table anytime with us.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, I definitely will be back. Thank you so much for giving me an interview.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
Yes, I'm really honored to be here.
You actually opened our eyes to a lot of things, and I can't wait to come down to Atlanta. I'm coming to see you for some teeth whitening.
Yes, come and see me. I will hook y'all up.
So everybody, love more holistic health down in Atlanta. Make sure y'all remember Theresa Bills.
All right.
And if you would like to visit her website, it will be down in the description below.
And y'all follow me on IG. Follow these people on IG. You guys need to be part of this podcast. They're doing amazing things. So
yes. We're about to put some cameras up. We're about to do a camera podcast.
Yes, we're gonna
next time we can do a camera podcast.
We're gonna come down to Atlanta one of these days, and we most definitely gonna sit down, have a whole chat.
I have space for that, so let me know when you guys are ready.
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for tuning in to the latest episode of Stylations Posse. If you haven't got the chance to tune in or see the website, it is now live, so you can go ahead and see that at stylationspodsse.rocks. Again, that is stylationspodsse.rocks. You can go to our Instagram at stylationspodsse. That is Stylations Posse. Or you can go to our Twitter at stylationP. That is Stylations And you can go visit our Facebook page at Stylations Posse. If you would like the chance to be, interviewed or submit music, you can now do that on our submissions page. It is now live, or book page. We have both of those now. So for those of you that would like to submit your music, go to submit. And those of you that would like to be booked or interviewed, we have now audio and video capabilities. So you guys can now do that. Thank you for tuning in.